Okay, in this video we're going to talk about our direct kick and indirect kick formations. We basically have the same setup every single time. Um, and again, we want to set up early so we can see how they set up defensively, and then we can make the call on what we want to do. Again, I'll probably call what I'll play originally. We're always looking for our initial set, our initial play, which is the state play. But obviously, anyone on the ball can call audible and change it based on what they see from the defense. So let's first talk about the three different ways that we call the play. So looking down here, we have either a state play, a person play, or an animal play. And again, we do this so we can run the same play twice in a game and call it different names. So if we run out a state, Alaska, that's where the player runs over the ball and we pass them and try to get around the wall. We call out a person like Gable, then that's when we pass to the defender and again try to shoot around the wall, but passing backwards. Then the last one is call out an animal, and again we default to this if we think they're doing a good job covering all options, and we simply just put a shot on goal. But again, we run through the play the same way, but we simply just the shooter with a direct shot on goal or an indirect play as well. So let's take a look here at the setup. So what we have here is a couple key positions. One is we have someone who's on the ball. And this is the person that we want to call the audible or organize things. So get together, get set early. Notice they're going to set up a wall and so forth. Then we have the runner, and then we have the shooter. Okay, we call this the shooter because that's like the default play. If nothing else happens, he's a shooter. Then over here we have a defender that is, again, appearing to be out of the play. He's kind of the last man back here. And then we have a wing player defender as well on cleanup. And then everyone else, again, no script sets, but we want to get in position here. Now, a couple decoys that we do run, or options if they don't pick it up, is somebody in this wall over here or somebody in this group, preferably a far player, will probably make a run towards the middle of the field and call him for the ball. So if we can't hit this guy, that'd be a great thing to do. But we typically don't have this as a set play because that's pretty easily marked. But we do want to draw attention to this part of the field to open up space. Now, again, the one thing we want to look for is we're going to run Alaska or whatever the state play is if we have open space on this part of the field. Now, the only thing that would trouble us, is if we have one of our own players like standing over here, then obviously we can't run the play. So we have to make sure we keep the space clear, and hopefully they keep the space clear. Again, rules say that the line has to stay set until the ball's touched. If you're in this line, you can't encroach on the ball or anything until the ball's played. So what we're going to do is let's first get this space out of here. So what we're going to do is the first guy runs over the ball, fake shot. And again, he wants to bend his run and get some space away from the wall. At the same time, this guy is running to approach, look like he's going to shoot it. Again, this guy is creating some attention over here, looking for a ball. But what this guy does is play the ball through. This is a state play. Plays the ball through away from the wall as a through pass. And then from here, this guy can either shoot the ball directly on goal or put a ball across the face of the goal and playable. And again, we have all these guys attacking onto the goal. So that is the state play. Okay, and a lot of this is timing of the run, timing of the play. So that's the state play. All right, so let's go ahead and get back to formation. So let's put these guys back to where they were. Now, our person play, Gable, is same thing. We have the runner run over the top of the ball, call some attention, call some attention. Maybe he might slip in behind the wall. Again, we got to stay on side, so assuming there's some defenders here at the 18. And simply, as this guy approaches, he fakes the shot, and then the guy on top of the ball just simply plays a nice, soft, playable ball to center field. The defender steps to space and puts a shot on goal. So again, it's basically like if we had run a state play, sometime in the first half, they see that we might do that again. We would counter and try to redirect the ball to the center field and have a defender step onto it. So these are all things that we want to look for. So that's the person play. All right, so let's take a look here at the animal, so bear, cheetah, elephant, wherever it wants to be. Again, these guys are staying active. We have the runner over the top of the ball. He's this, again, standing here. If it's an indirect ball, he may have to touch the ball, get one rotation, so he can still do the same play. If it's direct, obviously he doesn't touch the ball at all. And simply the shooter just puts a shot on goal over the wall and so forth, okay? So, again, same formation all 3 times, but also we have 3, potentially 4 different variations of what we could have out of here. So again, the potential guys we're looking for is this guy coming off the wall. If he's open, hit him, so that's one option. Option 2 is hitting the runner on the pass. That's the state play. Option 3 is the gable play or a person where we play it off to the defender for shot on goal. And then the last one, obviously, is this is shot, direct shot on goal from the shooter right here, approaches the ball and gets it over the wall itself. Okay, so there is our direct set options, in the attacking third.